Hi, I'm Tony Paparo of the Peak Solution. Over the past week, we've been exploring the connection between depression and a number of often cited risk factors. So far, we've learned that neither genetics nor biology can predict who will develop depression. The potential for overuse of alcohol or street drugs to cause depression is somewhat more complex. The evidence suggests that it's similar to the egg versus chicken debate. There is no way to determine which came first. So the same thing is true with depression and chemical dependency. Finally, environmental forces are important to the discussion as the science of epigenetics report that nutrition, stress, and emotions cause cell changes that can lead to depression. Now, we will discuss the effect of nutrition and diet on depression tomorrow. But as far as emotions are concerned and stress, it's not the stress or the emotions that are the problem, but our reactions to stress that cause psychological change, physiological changes, emotional damage, and anxiety. I'll discuss this more in detail in the future. Today, I want to explore the connection between depression and the use of prescribed medication. Now, if you watch any television advertisement for medications designed to help you with any number of diseases or conditions, one thing stands out. The time spent listing the side effects of the drug takes up more time than the benefits of the drug. Some of the side effects even include depression, suicidal ideation, and even death. Now that's scary. When it comes to depression, drug therapy is reported only to affect those most severely influenced by the disease, but offers little to no help for those who are only mildly to moderately affected. Finally, when a drug company wants to release a drug into the market, they first must conduct a study to determine the effectiveness and safety of their drug. So when they devise the study, three conditions are always present. Number one, there is a group that receives the actual new medication being tested. Second, another group receives a placebo or a sugar pill. And finally, there's a group that receives no intervention. As you would expect, the group that receives no intervention shows no improvement. The group that receives the actual medication, many of the people report finding relief from their symptoms. But here's the kicker. In the group that receives the placebo, research has found that somewhere between 20 and 70% of all those people taking the drug receive as much, if not more, benefit or help in managing the disease than the actual drug being tested. Now, that's interesting. So, what I find from that is that people who receive the drug and people who receive the placebo, neither one of those groups know which they're receiving. But for people receiving the placebo, the idea is that they believe that they're receiving the actual drug and they believe the drug will help them. Therefore, they're showing an improvement based on their belief that this is going to work for them. Now, what that tells me is that the power of the human mind is more critical to improving mental health than any man-made or manufactured synthetic drug. And that is very, very powerful. And the reason that I am using the power of that idea to spur the Peak Solution. Now, I would never tell you not to take a drug that is prescribed for you. That has to be your decision. So please do not stop taking medication based on what I've just told you. My goal is to be just as transparent about the use of medication to treat depression. Is it something that is as helpful? And for many people, yes, it is. Now, I want to thank you for listening to me today. I know that these are just short videos that just touch on the subjects we're talking about. I hope you will continue to listen in so that you can explore more of these ideas. And tomorrow, again, as I said before, we're going to discuss the connection between nutrition and diet in causing depression. Until then, have a spectacular day, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now.